Late groupie out and ready to send this away. And off we go in Santa Clara. Isaac Gorindo to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, but you can't do it better than that.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Okay, that's a run to toe-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's going to be good for a first down for Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Off the play fake, Purdy finds his fullback. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is first and 10 at the 36. Purdy on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Rattler back to throw. Screen here for Kamara. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ready?
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Rattler sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
After the sack, another pass on second down. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 14. But it's now third down.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
Ready up?
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3. At the 30.
On the gun, Rattler. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Offense up to the line fast.
10 cycles.
First down from the red zone. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers hoping to break this tie before the half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Purdy trying on 4th down. Kittle makes the catch. Hits the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
45, wide, ready.
Rattler to the air now. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints
shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Watch out now. Blue striker.
Looking to throw. Rattler. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line.
Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's 3rd
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
52 blue. Set, huh?
Throwing his Rattler. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
4th and forever coming up.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a first and 10.
Purdy on 1st down. Bombed up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Get set, get set. Pop.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Set.
Rattler setting to throw. Screen here for Kamara. Space pass to 35. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Saints first down.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
2nd and 6 now. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 7.
Here's Rattler.
Saints.
On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Rattler trying to get on 2nd. Hits him on the in route. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
97. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got to complete for those yards in the double coverage. That is way too much risk for that reward.
Cowboy 80. Go.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Garindo to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They stick with McCaffrey. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Here's Purdy to throw. On the move, headed right. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Purdy on the play action. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds his fullback. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. To the 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So they'll decline this and take the results.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And scraped together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get set. Get set.
Pretty throwing here on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out, yellow. Up.
Looking to throw it. Buying some time right. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set.
Here he is to throw. It's caught left side by Hill. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10.
52 Bulls. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. That one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.